Hello, Klaus here. In today's video, we'll test out the Blackmagic Pocket 4K camera with the big large screen. That's not what we're going to test out because I want to test out if the audio is any good. So first off, I'll test out the internal mics. I'll test out the micro XLR adapter, and then I will check out the jack adapter in the top right here. So without further ado, let's just go to a audio sample test. So let's go to it. Okay, so let's go to the audio test. Besides the audio test, I'm also testing out the extended video mode in the Pocket 4K, which I am recording in right now. So anyway, this is the first test of the microphone input, or the 3.5mm jack input, and this is put right into a RØDE VIDEIMIC GO, and this is just how that would sound into the Pocket 4K. The input levels are put to 50%, so it should be just fine. I am about 1.12 meters, 1.5 meters away or something like that from the actual camera, and this is just how it sounds like in the micro, or in the RØDE Go. RØDE Go? Anyway, and now we have shifted to another microphone, which is the RØDE VIDEIMIC PRO, and it sounds just like that, and it's still a meter, 1.5 meters away from me. One little funny quirk I have already now found in the camera is that I couldn't get this mic to work at the beginning. It wouldn't recognize it. So after I put in the VIDEIMIC GO, which is this one, and I did the sound test with that, I attached this one yet again, and then it worked. A little bit strange. So maybe it'll do the same with some of the XLR, because that is the next thing I am going to check out. Okay, so now we are trying out the XLR input, which is a mini XLR to XLR. I have a little adapter going into the RØDE NTG2 microphone that I use all of the time on my Ursa. So this is how it sounds on the Pocket, going directly into the camera. So hopefully it will sound just fine. I'm going to do another test, which will be the next one, which will be from my Aston mic, and I'll just try to hear how that sounds, if it works. Because sometimes there is some quirks with these microphones to actually accept the signal, but we'll have to figure it out. Let's go to the Aston right about now. Okay, and here we have the Aston microphone, and this is how that sounds, just like that. I don't know how well it is. And then also be in mind, I have a fridge right out the side here, which you can't really see, I think, because I am in my messy kitchen making these tests. Hopefully it will sound just fine. For all the tests, all the levels has been on 50%, so it should be just fine. We'll hear that when we come to the post. And for the last test, we need to test the internal microphones, which are supposedly to be very good. So let's find out about that. So now you're just listening to the built-in microphones, and the built-in microphones are actually, there are two of them, and it's two stereo mics, and they're supposedly very good for scratch audio. I don't think for narrative work it would be good, but for scratch audio it should be just fine. So this is how it actually sounds like. One thing to keep in mind though, if you're doing some kind of handheld or something, the mics are right above where your fingers would be on the one side, so keep that in mind. Anyway, I hope you liked this little test of the sound from the Pocket 4K. If you like the content, please consider subscribing for more videos coming out every week. Until next time, I will see you there. Bye.